Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Rise and shine. I think we are live on YouTube. Pretty sure we might be. Pretty sure we might be. Okay, I hope you guys have listened to Cappy this morning. Always listen to Cappy. If you don't know who Isaac Cappy is, you're gonna. You better. You better know who Cappy is. And if you don't know who Cappy is, you're going to. You're never going to watch Forrest Gump ever again. You will never like Tom Hanks ever again. Oh, good morning, Rise and Shine. Rise and shine, everyone. My name is Coach Lacey. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. I better hit record or else this is not going anywhere but YouTube. Woo! Okay. Here we go. Rise and shine. Good afternoon, good morning from the West Coast. My name is Coach Lacey, and I am coming to you this afternoon, trying to get comfortable. Oh, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. It is Wednesday. It's hump day. Woo! Can't believe it's already Wednesday. Every day is like running over here. So gonna take a deep breath. I only have a few minutes. I have 10 minutes to talk to you guys this morning, but I wanted to squeeze it in before my next client because I've been running. So today I really want to talk about something that really has been affecting a lot of people and the reason I started this show. And if you haven't already anchored into your wellness foundations, be sure to do so. Download the release guide at www.lacyjwatson.com to anchor into your daily wellness foundations and join our Facebook group Rise and Shine with Morning Moon so that you can tick off the checklist every single, oh my gosh, I can't talk. Check off the checklist every single day and anchor into your foundations. And the reason the foundations are so important is because it helps you to control your controllables. Because oftentimes we get caught up in the anti-gravity of space and time, and we get lost to life. And the only thing we can hold on to are our controllables, are the things that we anchor into, our wellness foundations. Our wellness foundations provide us the stability to keep building upon on our life, and it provides us the stability and the just the consistency of a foundation so that we don't get lost to our emotions, things like anxiety and depression, that gnawing sense of isolation, the void, so to speak, the what is it, the existential dread. Existential dread. To avoid the existential dread, we really need to focus on our controllables and anchor in to the things that we have control over every day. And it's difficult sometimes to get out of the one thing at a time, this like every other thing, and we get lost in the shuffle, and working on the things that are our wellness foundations don't always they're not always at the forefront of our mind. So my job is to help train you to build those foundations and keep them at the forefront of your mind so that you can battle the demons of anxiety and depression and that gnawing sense of isolation, because literally it's an epidemic. And a lot of us have lost people to this epidemic. We've been lost to it ourselves. We get stuck in this isolation and addiction, and we sit in our own head for hours, analyzing every single feeling, every single moment, every single failure. And we just think that if we understand ourselves better, we can just fix ourselves. But the hard truth is, the more that we focus on ourselves, the worse that we will get, truly. So the one thing that I want to drive home today is that the more that we dwell in our own heads, the more depressed and anxious that we're going to get. It's not about me. It is about we. And once we can really recognize that it's about the bigger picture, we can truly learn to anchor in every day and grow and not just survive in this putting out fires mode. Because a lot of times we're stuck in this putting out fires, you know, and we focus on how we feel, and so we just stay more trapped, and we focus on what's going on in the moment. We lose sight over what we want the overall picture to look like. And the more that we isolate and the more that we analyze what's going on, the more we sink deeper down into depression and down into the void. And that's, it's counterintuitive to wellness. And really it's exactly what we're told to do. We're told ourselves to love ourselves more, work on self-love, and to do self-development, take more time for ourselves and listen to our feelings and work on me. It's all about me. And I want to encourage you today that it to stop thinking about me and to start thinking about we, and to start recognizing that if you just focus on me, you're going to be stuck. That's why you're stuck. That's what's keeping you stuck. And we have to really take a good hard look in the mirror at that and say, you know what? I'm tired of being stuck, and it's not all about me. I want to help other people learn and grow too. And the reason I use the circle of life in my coaching, it is the backbone of everything that I do. You will always hear me hammering on the circle of life and the wellness foundations. And there's a reason for that. It's not just about what you're eating and what you're putting into your body and how you're moving. It's about the primary foods. It's about our lifestyles. It's about the things that truly feed our souls, our relationships, your spirituality, career, purpose, joy, creativity. Oh, I lost my arm. If your life feels off balance, then you can bet that something in your circle of life is being neglected. If you're out of balance, there's an area in that circle that needs some attention. And seasons change, so your circle is going to change. So you're going to show up differently in one season than you would the other. So what does that even mean? How do we get back to a full circle? Well, you need to get out of your own head, number one, and get into your purpose. And the first thing that you do to break the cycle is you move. If you're stuck, move. Motion changes emotion. If you are stuck, you have to physically break the cycle. Have you ever noticed how children just run all over the place? They just run in circles. Children are running and running and running and running and going and going, and they don't really stop to think about how they feel. They just move, and then if they fall over, they fall over, and they just get up and shake it off. They run out their frustration. They laugh, they fall, they play, they get back up. They just giggle it off. Some of them make a big deal and make it about them, but a lot of them just run around, especially those little boys running around. They just run all over. They just don't stop. And they just move. They shake it off, right? They just shake it off. They run out their frustration. Like, when did we stop doing that? When did we stop doing that? Kids have the answer. When did we let life weigh us down so much that we just started carrying our pain like luggage, like that heavy ass backpack we can't get rid of? We're just, oh. Even studies prove that exercise works better than most antidepressants. Get out there, move your body. Move your body. Movement is medicine. You don't even need science to tell you that. Movement's medicine. It's been proven time and time again. When we move our body, it's a signal that we're alive and we're vibrant and that we're here and that we're in motion and we're not stuck. Move. Don't just go through the motions. There's an energetic component to everything. Don't just be on autopilot. Engage. Engage your body with intent. Sprint, dance, walk, jog, breathe deeply. Do something that reminds you that you're living being and that you're not just a mind that is stuck in a loop. Invite some energy into your life. And if you're already doing that, great. Keep doing it. Don't stop. Never stop moving. Okay, what now? We've moved our body. We have gotten that stuck energy out. Then you need to take back control. Fix something, clean something, build something. Your space is a reflection of your mind. If you're living in chaos or clutter or neglect, you're probably feeling that way internally too. Like, really, when was the last time you deep cleaned your room or your car or your space, your home? You know, it is spring. We're doing a decluttering party in the group. I invite you all to join. When was the last time you fixed something instead of just ignoring it and I'll do it later? Do it later. There's something deeply human about working with our hands. It's a human thing to work with your hands. Be thankful you can work. Creating order where there was disorder. When you take control of your physical world, you're signaling to your mind, I'm capable. I have power over my life. I can do this. So pick one thing in your environment today, right now, to fix or improve. Declutter your space. Make your bed. We make our bed every day. Organize your fridge. Repair something broken. That broken, light fixture over there, go fix it. The act itself isn't as important, but it's the message that you're sending. I am control of my life. I am not a victim of my circumstances, and I will do this with a glad heart. Heart posture is everything. Do things with a happy heart. We don't get to live forever. There's no promise you'll be mobile forever. Stop resenting work. Hard work is not a punishment. It is a gift. You have the ability to do it. Embrace it. Some people are not able to. If you have the ability to work, go embrace it and work hard and love every moment of it because it is making you into a better person and it's shaping the world around you. Embrace it. Some people don't have the ability to do so. They are sick or they are broken or they are not able to actually just go enjoy moving their body and working. So go move your body, go do something, go move, go clean, go fix, and get out of your own head and into service. That is the fastest way to heal. Pour into others. You want to feel bitter instantly? Go do something for someone else. I know. What about me? What about me? Me. What about me? But I want this. Who cares what you want? No one, who cares? You know what? If you go give service to others, maybe you'll get what you need in your cup filled just because the energy exchange. What about you? What about me? I don't show up every day for me. I show up every day because I want to make sure people have a good word. Not doing this for me. Right? So the secret to getting out of depression isn't taking another pill and getting out of anxiety, isn't popping another Xanax, it's not analyzing and self-development and the me. Get out of me. Anchor into your foundations and recognize that, the happiest people in the world, they don't spend all day sitting in their feelings. They're not sitting there analyzing their feelings all day. They're not sitting in a room dissecting their past or going over what was. And they're not asking, how do I love myself more? That's not the question. They're giving. They're pouring into others. They're not even thinking about themselves. They're showing up. They're pouring into relationships, into community, into something beyond themselves. Sorry. Alarm. They're showing up for others. You're pouring into others. So I want you to go out today and say, who can I serve? Call somebody who's been struggling. Write a letter to a friend. Buy a coffee for a stranger. Help someone with their groceries. Volunteer your time. You are not the center of the universe, but you're a vital piece of it. You were not meant to do all of this alone, though. So make sure that you pray and you meditate and you connect You don't need to rely on yourself. That's the beauty of this whole thing. We don't need to rely on us. We're not meant to do this alone. But modern life teaches us that we need to be self-sufficient, independent, and we need to fix ourselves like we're broken machines. But we're not broken. What if you're not broken? Think about that. You're not broken. We're just disconnected. Like, there's a reason that every spiritual tradition and every ancient teaching and every modern psychology book points to faith, surrender, stillness, faith, surrender, stillness. These are the keys to healing. So I want you to try this today. I want you to pray, not just with your words, but with your spirit and your heart. Check your heart posture. Where's your heart? And then I want you to sit in silence and listen. And then I want you to ask, what is God trying to show me in this moment? You don't have to have all the answers. You just have to be willing to receive them and listen. And if you're struggling with your concept of God, that's your own thing, but just be silent. Try this. Try it. But you have to recognize when the miracles come and the signs are there. The modern world will tell us to love ourselves first. That is such a lie. True self-love is self-discipline. True self-respect is showing up for your life even when it's hard. And true healing is stepping out of your own self and into service, pouring into others. So anchor in, rise and shine, anchor into your wellness foundations. Go look at your circle of life. We're going to do an exercise today in the group. Where are you out of alignment? What areas need attention? And what small action can you do today to shift your reality? And then you start there. Okay, you guys, I hope that you live the life of your dreams and you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Pour into others. What can you do for someone else today? Go anchor into the checklist. And if you see someone in the group that's struggling, go answer a question. Start there.